So
Okay.
first of all, very good afternoon.
Yeah, of course. Very good afternoon also.
So how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
Yes, I'm also good. So can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. So I'm Chandan Lahiri. I belong to the Bihar state, and as well as I have completed my graduation, and still I have been teaching at primary school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, and as well as I'm running my YouTube channel also.
And I am Saraswati, and I am from Mumbai. And my education is I am BA BEd, but nowadays I am a full-time homemaker. Yeah, that's all about me.
So, ma'am, I have a question for you. Like in these days, how are you learning your spoken English?
Actually, I do not do any extra activity for learning this language. I just every day connect a different person for speaking, as well as I read children books because I teach my daughter, so I read her books only. Yeah, and I listen also.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Basically, in these days, I think the many of students have been doing the same thing because we
Yes.
have to go through basic, you can say, and I think that type of books is really efficient to like increment some experience related in a speaking field because I used to
Yeah.
do also. Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I used to just find out low standard books, or you can say like one class, yeah, two class of private schools books. I used to read
Mhm.
out all the stories and finding the vocabulary as I can, and that was really well used. You can say in my speaking time. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. So I used to do also like that things. Like apart from listening,
Mhm.
okay, and like reading story. So, what idea would you like to doing at your speaking field to improve your
Okay.
experience?
Uh, if you have time, so you can read because reading is very helpful, as well as spoken part is very important. If you try to speak every day for 1 hour, so it is good. It is helpful for you, for everyone who want to learn this language. Yeah.
Okay, that's
And
really
basic tenses is very important because if you know tenses, so you can speak and convey your thoughts in a means beautiful way, so that front of the people can understand properly.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, like when you talked with the anyone, so
Mm-hmm.
in that conversation, what type of vocabulary would you like to use for transforming your sentence? Like the common vocabulary or the very advanced vocabulary?
Actually, I prefer only to speak very common words because first of all, we should only focus on our spoken part. Not we should not go for advanced level. If we feel comfortable and if we speak and convey our thoughts in a very good way, after that we should jump for advanced level.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, ma'am. Because in these days I have seen like many of students become so much obsessive to using new vocabulary in their sentence. So I think at the beginning time that is not possible to transforming relate of expensive vocab as they want. According to me, first you just get the fluency by
Hmm.
using your common vocab in your sentence, and after that you can try to it. So yeah, I'm also agreed to your decision, ma'am, like whatever you said me right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I heard many YouTubers, big YouTubers, motivational speaker. They always use very simple sentences, simple vocabs, common words, so that people can understand very well.
Yeah, of course, because most of the students belong to the Bihar state and local area,
Mhm.
you can say. They are
Mm-hmm.
not having the proper environment, you can say, that is a requirement for learning this language.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why all the big YouTuber used to
Mm-hmm.
just given easy vocabulary, yeah, even you can say common
Yes.
sentence, so that other people can understand and just joining their channel and like they can
Yeah.
teach all of them. Yeah,
Yes.
this is you can say well methods. Yeah.
Yes.
So, ma'am, I have a question like, when did you get realized, in spite of settling of your life, when did you get realized like you should be also learning a spoken English?
Actually, when I was in my 12th standard and in my graduation, I want to speak this language, but I was from Hindi medium, and at that time there was not such an environment. So because of that, I did not able to speak this language. But now I am at home. I left my job, so I have a time in my hand. So I thought that I should utilize this time, and I think last 3 months I am practicing this language. Yeah,
Okay, that's very nice. I think like you had already, I think already attentions on that language. Like when
yeah,
I'll get any opportunity, then must I try my journey
yeah,
again. Yeah. So I think this is a really inspiration of the beginner. Still, they want
yeah,
to learn this language, you can say. Okay.
yes,
So that's why you just involving at this field to
yes,
enhance your experience. Yeah. Okay. That's you can say like motivational. You can say motivates the
yeah.
beginner. Okay. So, ma'am, I have a question like nowadays, what tragedy, you can say, what idea would you applying at your learning process? May I know?
Yes, why not? First of all, I have some plans in my mind, but as I am a homemaker, so I rarely get time for myself only. If I just want to, go through some grammar portion again, so that I can recall all things, so it will helpful for me. It will be helpful for me, and I have already vocabs. So, but when I will go through one more time and recall all these words, so I can communicate in a more, you know, means beautiful way. And even I
Okay,
also
okay.
try to listen. Suppose when I work in kitchen, at that time I just put earphone in my ear and listen some English, stuff. And when I chop my vegetable, I also that time, at that time I prefer to communicate through audio call, not video call.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, so really, ma'am, I think whatever tragedy would you applying at your beginning, I think, ma'am, it is a really good for the beginner, and I think
Yeah.
you are a really inspiration of all the beginner. And
Yeah.
I really am so passionate to knowing your hobbies in these days. Like, what would you like at free time?
Actually, if you talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are cooking first, and after that playing badminton with my daughter, singing and dancing. But nowadays, I just focus on my communication skill. Whenever I have time, I just sometimes I communicate with person through this application. Sometimes I do video call, audio call. Yeah, these types of activity I do. Yeah,
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So, like, I think that's a really good. Basically, if I talk about my hobbies, so I really like to traveling different cities and yeah, try to learn new things because the learning new things is a requirement of life, like
yeah,
developing the good quality you can say, and as well as you will be aware about many things you can say, the
yeah,
mysterious of universe you can say. So I'm so
hmm,
passionate to learning new things, yeah. And
yeah,
as well as I really like to talk with the ages person you can say, like elder person more than me, because
hmm,
while talking with them we are learning something new lessons of life. Okay,
yeah,
so yeah, you can say this is my hobby.
yeah. That's a good hobby. So for how? when you have started your channel?
I think, ma'am, it's been you can say 1 week, yeah, yeah, 2 week you
You are
can
very
say.
new. Mm-hmm. So, what is the
Yeah.
purpose behind this?
I have only purpose to just communicate with the stranger who really want to learn with me, because I'm also co-learner. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously we need to help to each other. You can say in these days. So like through my channel, we are getting the genuine person who really want to learn it. So that's why.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
good
why
idea.
you can see. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, ma'am.
So,
So do you? Yeah.
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am. So do you want to ask me any question? Then you ask me.
So, after learning this language, what is your future plan? May I ask you?
Okay, ma'am. Basically, in this time, I just want to be as a teacher. You can say this is my future plan, because
Mm-hmm.
in teacher field you will get so many respect, and
Mm-hmm.
you will get create the well image in your society. So I think
Mm-hmm.
this is the greatest job of me, and I think most of the people have a same desire of life. You can say becoming as a teacher.
Okay.
So that's why
So,
I just want to be as a teacher. Yeah.
are you a government teacher or private teacher?
Right now I'm just I have been teaching at primary school as a private school. You can say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because ma'am, in this time, like it is a very difficult to having job in government.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter, like it doesn't matter. But whatever field are you as a teacher and have been teaching any one of them, that's enough to just known as a teacher, right? In your society, yeah, even any place.
Okay. So, which subject do you teach, and up to which standard you teach?
Like 1 to 6 standard class of I have teach all the subject.
Mm-hmm. In
Yeah,
English medium school,
yeah, English medium school.
and in future you also want to do the same thing.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ma'am. And in this time, like I'll also take class of home tuition, you can say, because
Okay.
I believe to utilizing my each and every moment of time of my life. I do not want to
Mm-hmm.
just invest my time just like that. So
Okay.
yeah, it is very difficult to finding little time for having conversation with the stranger. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because I left my schools at 2 p.m. and then
Okay.
I just came reach out at the stadium for having conversation, because where I'm living there is no any environment well, so that's why.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
there nowadays, there are lots of application are available. You can also try. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Have you heard about these types of application?
Yeah, of course, ma'am. I knew about like audio calling application. There are lots of available at Play Store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So I think this is enough. Okay, because I have to attend class of my students also. So that's why.
Okay. So have a nice day. Bye
Yeah.
bye.